What's the word, y'all? Big little brother J-Mo here, back again for another one. I don't even remember when was the last time I made a video. I know it was a little minute ago. How y'all doing out there, man? How's everybody going? Everybody day going? It's pretty snowy out here. It's going a little nuts. Anyways, quick little what's up? How y'all doing? Happy Black History Month. Merry Black History Month. I don't fucking know. Whatever the fuck y'all celebrate. How you doing? I think today we gonna come to the round table. Y'all know how we do it. We gotta get up with the multitude. We gotta talk to each other about what we talking about. What we talking about? Your motivation is not my motherfucking issue. That's what we gonna talk about today, man. Your motivation is not my issue. What y'all need to do is really understand. It's two types of people in the world. People that get it done and people that don't. If you don't believe that, check your results. I think a lot of people need to understand that putting that best foot forward is the only way you can get results. It's the only way you can get shit done. It's the only way you can classify yourself in a different category than somebody else. We need to understand that this feelings-based world we starting to live in ain't gonna get your bills paid. We need to start understanding that love and affection is nice and all, but a lot of people ain't gonna experience that. A lot of people ain't gonna be able to understand what it's like to have somebody in their life who cares. And then by the time some people get it, you won't even notice that person is there because either you used them and they left or they gave up on you, because not everybody is nice. What we need to do is come to the round table and say, hey, I fucked my life up. I'm not doing enough to fix it. Let me get started on that today. Because if you don't put your best foot forward today, tomorrow won't look either worse or just about the same, especially if you wasn't happy with how today is now and you didn't do nothing to change it. Guess what? Tomorrow won't look the exact same. We need to understand that just because somebody you know made it, they don't owe you anything. True, they don't owe you anything. It would be nice for a motherfucker to give a reaching hand of knowledge, a reaching hand of opportunity, and a lot of people do that, and a lot of people fuck it up. Let's just be for real. Not everything that people do, even if they got money, is going to be, not only is it not going to be a success every time, but it's not going to be pleasant. It's not going to be happy, joy. Every single time you do something, every single time you help somebody out with the kindness of your heart, it's not going to be that. So we need to start going into situations just like you're supposed to go into a relationship knowing that y'all might break up. You're supposed to go into any opportunity that you get and know you might fail. Now, there's a lot of people who's not taking those opportunities that come their way because they're so afraid of failing, they're not taking any chances. No risk, no reward, period. No risk, no reward, period. We're not going to sit up here and act like people who get to the next level of whatever it is your next level is. Whatever it is, you determine your next level to be. People not going to help you either get up there, or you'll never get to that next level if you never put that foot in front of the other one and take the steps needed to further either your education, further either your time at work, further either, hell, get more girls, get less girls, have more babies, less babies, but whatever your purpose is, for those children, stay on that purpose. Whatever your purpose is for those women, stay on that purpose. For your girls, stay on that purpose. For your guys, stay on that purpose. You know, shouts to any females who listen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't realize, like, it's more than just waking up. that separates you from other motherfuckers. Everybody can put on clothes. Everybody can wash their ass. Everybody can get their hair done. Everybody can do the same basic shit you can, but can they do it to your level? Can they do it to your expertise? Can they do it the way you do it and make it look good, make it look easy? And hell, shit, you might even change a couple of people's style and a couple of people's ways they do things because they seen you do it. So I just want people to know, stay in your lane, keep it pushing, keep your head up, but also know you're gonna take some lumps along the way. To my people who can't find a job or whatever the case may be, right? You can't find a job. It's hard out here, right? It's hard out here and stuff, right? Okay, listen. They got these things called expungement summons, where you go and you get your record expunged. It takes some time, but it's free. You know what I'm saying? They got plenty of job. It's not a seminar, but you know what I'm talking about. Job fairs. I think that's what they call job fairs. You know, I haven't been to one in a minute, so they got plenty of job fairs out here. Indeed is probably the best search engine to look for jobs in your area. I suggest everybody do that. Anybody out there hustling, that's cool. I ain't got no problem with you hustling, but get a little something under your belt to where as if a motherfucker see you going to work every day, you can pull out a check. And not everybody think that everything you acquired is basically pulled off the rack or you know, bought off the street. You know, not everybody wants hand-me-downs, and not everybody should have $10,000 shit in a $500 apartment. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't, it's not a good look. It shows how silly you are with money, and it also shows that you have a talent that you're wasting. Because if you're getting all of this money at this level, imagine if you was at this level trying to get that same money. Putting that same effort in. Putting that same I gotta grind every day effort in. It makes a difference. It makes a difference. I think everybody needs to, I don't know, I don't want to be too straightforward. I just think everybody needs to get up off their ass and find something to fucking do with themselves. You know what I'm saying? If you got a partner at the crib, oh, you are blessed. You're blessed. Blessed. Especially if y'all both working for the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody could be number one every day. You could be number one today, I'll be number one tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. But sometimes you can't talk about it. It don't work like that. Like you could just set up the role in the house. Sometimes if you got a good person with you, and I suggest everybody get one, because it takes a team to make it. And if you got a really good team, you'll make it a lot easier. You'll make it a lot faster, and you'll stay on a lot longer with a good, trustworthy, loyal team. There's no reason why a woman should have 3 kids by 3 different baby fathers, and in no way, shape, or form has her life gotten any better. You have to take blame on that. There's no way that a guy has 3 different baby mamas, and in no way, shape, or form that woman hasn't shown that man, hey, listen, I can do this, that, and the third and make it easier on your life. So maybe you should stay here, and, you know, we can go from there. I can make sure that this crib is clean. I can make sure that the bills is paid. I can make sure whatever the case may be, because not every man is the breadwinner of his house, and not every woman cares. So we need to understand what it's like to be a team and being a breadwinner. And these words have meaning. A team, a breadwinner. There's plenty of weak-ass people LeBron James took to get a championship, but they played their role. Remember that. Play your role. And guess what? LeBron James didn't score all of the points every night, niggas, ladies. So understand, sometimes you're going to have an off night. Sometimes you're going to have an off night. Sometimes you're going to run into obstacles. It's up to you to stay motivated and get out of that jail. Get out that jail just like you would the hood. Just like if the police pull up and y'all shoot dice, how the fuck you ended up, running away and getting away? You got to do the same. You have to have the same mentality when it comes to that negative shit. Okay, I did this, I did that, but watch me step up to the plate and knock it back down. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a way. It's a way. Just like you found a way to smoke, you got to find a way to clear your record. Just like you found a way to smoke, you got to find a way to get your kids what they need so they can eat, so they can have clothes on their back, so they can make it to school. Just like you found a way to fuck them hoes and go out last week, I'm going to be honest with you. You got to find a way to get a job. You got to. You found a way to get some money in your pocket today. You got to find a way to keep that money coming in. That's nobody's fault but your own. I want you to know that. I sat around and dilly-dallied for a long time too. Let's not put it or somebody else who you never met. Let's not put it on the government. Let's not put it on the president. Let's not put it on your mama. Let's not put it on your baby mama. Put it on yourself, because that's the motherfucker who's affected. That's the person who's affected by the poverty-strickenness, And then the people whom of which made obligations and commitments to you are also affected. And the people who didn't ask to be here are also affected. So you need to understand, your success is the catalyst, is the base, is the main pillar to your family's success. And you need to understand that without you, the wheels don't turn. Without you, the engine doesn't crank up. And take that position with pride too. A girl who really loves you, who really shows you some type of respect, is really gonna understand that, hey, this man is trying. And things are getting better. So I do see a direction as to where, as if he has some type of aspirations on changing the way it looks. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, it might not be until next year. But I see the light with him, and I'm willing to do it. Most women are. Let's be honest. Most women are. Most men are willing to take care of women who are willing to keep them motivated. Ladies, keep your man motivated. Y'all know how to keep your man motivated. You know your partner. I don't need to tell you how. You know your partner. I think we need to come back to the table, have an awakening, understand, hey, it's my fault, I'm a bum, and let's get it together. Idle hands do the devil's work. That's why a lot of y'all are still ripping, running the streets, because you wake up and you aimless. You have nothing to do, nowhere to go. Excuse me. You have nowhere to go. Wake up. Get a job. Keep hustling. Keep moving. Ain't nobody tell you to stop moving. But hey, you're gonna have to eventually roll with the punches to eventually get on your own terms and make your own will and have other people roll with those punches. And until you get to the level where you can buy your own wheels and your own tires and your own car, and you can start the engine and make the wheels roll, you got to roll with the punches through other people whom of which already started and are established. It just is what it is. That's how life is. You can't get out here and sell no weed without no connect. You can't get out here and sell no coke without no connect. You don't grow fucking cocoa leaf, nigga. You don't grow marijuana. You need somebody who got it so you can get it. And so you can get out here and make some money too. So just look at everything like that. Look at everything like a flip. Look at everything like the hood. Hey, if I go to this place, they pay me this, that, and the third an hour. I make this, that, and the third every week or every 2 weeks. I could take this, I could do that with it, I can do that with it, and I can do that with it. I save up a little bit because it takes sacrifices too, y'all. It takes sacrifices. Sometimes you can't smoke every day. Sometimes you can't drink every day. Before you get to a level like this, you gotta go through the shit. You gotta go through having a bullshit place. You gotta go through, the bullshit of not trusting people. If you don't, you won't never know how it feels to have that behind you. and to be like, hey, listen, I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody. Anybody around me is voluntary. So I want y'all to understand that this is not the worst of it. It can always be worse, but you can always make it better. It's your big little brother J-Mo checking in again. It's Black History Month, y'all. Show motherfuckers that we out here trying to make a change. Show motherfuckers that we out here trying to fuck with people who fuck with us. It doesn't matter whether they black, white, or brown. If they fuck with you, fuck with them and see where it take you. Use every opportunity to better yourself and further yourself in life. Don't let nobody waste your time. I'm gonna sign off. But I really wanted y'all to know that. Big little brother J-Mo, y'all know what it is. Be peaceful. Over.